Listen, as men, we all listen to me. Every guy, listen. Every guy wants to get with beautiful women. Beautiful women. Beautiful women, man. Every guy, man, like let's just jump into it. Why why what is wrong with the other night I was asking myself, why does God want a man to be so obedient to him? Why does God want, like, what is the whole purpose behind being obedient to God? Because when you're obedient to God, when you're obedient to God, you're not going to get into pornography. Like your man. How do I get you? Listen, I understand. I understand the temptation. You don't think I'm tempted. You don't think I'm tempted to see, like, I'm a couple clicks away from watching something that I'm a couple clicks away, on my tablet here. I'm a couple clicks away from watching some hot girl engage in all sorts of sexual acts. You know, listen. I don't have to get into details. You know everything that's involved in porn. The stimulation and the mental high is it's it's a drug. It's a drug. The problem is listen, when you snort cocaine, right? When you're doing it, it feels amazing. Like when you're doing it, what's in my eye here? When you're doing it, you're on the high, right? When you're doing it, you're on the high. The problem is the rest of your life starts to go down the shitter. And that's the problem. When you're doing it, when you're watching it, your mind is on fire and your brain is getting flooded with the neurotransmitter dopamine. And so your brain is like, there's all this novelty in porn too. That's the problem. You will get so conditioned to seeing a different woman every single night. You get to see a brand new girl. Wow, there's Candy. Wow, there's Katie. There's Chastity. Every single night you're seeing a brand new woman. And the problem with that is that when you're that novelty is really one of the dangers in porn, because every night it provides your brain with such stimulation, such excitement, that when you then go to your girlfriend or your wife, it just seems boring. You're not going to be as satisfied with your girlfriend or your wife. And the thing is when you know what it is it's like putting on a headset and plugging in to this. The problem is you've got this like when you're into the porn and you're in the high, you're plugged into this machine that it's such mental stimulation. It's such a dopamine. I mean, it's a dopamine machine. And that dopamine machine is, it's like your mind is so jacked up then when you go to have regular sex with regular girls, there's no jacked up. Your mind isn't jacked up anymore. And your brain is like, man, this sucks. This sucks. And that right there is the biggest problem, is that you're going from this being plugged into the machine of this dopamine. It's an 8,000 amp rating. And then all of a sudden you're going to a real life girl. And you know what? That real life girl that you want to have an amazing sexual experience with, and cuddling, intimacy, all that stuff too. It's just not going to be the same because your body and your brain is conditioned to that high intensity stimulation. Get yourself off of porn. Get yourself off of it because your life will be better. Your life will be better on an overall basis if you get off of porn. I guarantee you. Maybe not right away. It takes a little bit of time. You'll bounce back.